quote I'll be sharing on is by Paramahansa Yogananda. And he says, "Overcome all by constant calling to God and utmost devotion in words, thoughts, and action, and obedience to the Guru." And actually another quote of Yogananda that relates to this, he said, "I killed Yogananda long time ago. Nobody dwells in this temple but God." And so I've been thinking a lot about that. What does that mean and how does it apply to my own life? And what I've seen is just how important devotion is, right? Sri Teshwar said, you can't take a step in the spiritual path without devotion. And so what does it mean in times like this when things that I don't like are happening and things that are pushing me and making me uncomfortable? And I feel like that's just the effort that we're being asked to do to kill that self-identification with the body, right? Yogananda said the ego is the soul identified with the body. So it's just we're I believe sincerely that we're being asked in the spiritual path, and especially in times like this, to let go of all attachments of any kind, of all kinds. I mean, and it's a hard thing to do if you think like, well, what do you mean? Should I even not have attachment to my closest ones, to my family, my loved ones, and my own body? It's just it's a big stretch, because it can be misinterpreted as if just aloofness and saying, oh, I don't care about anything. And it's actually quite the opposite, because when you're completely detached, remember Yogananda, or Swami Kriyananda said, I sever the heartstrings that tie me to delusions with the sword of devotion, right? So when you offer everything to God, then you're able to offer your love more purely to those around you. Because if you're attached to, let's say, somebody, right? My friend who I love very dearly, and someday he decides to go away from me, and so that's hurtful for me, right? And I feel hurtful, and that hurtful experience, because I am attached, then I feel resentment. Look, he left, and so I'm hurtful, and so I'm resented, so I can't love him anymore. But if there's no attachment, you can still give your love freely to everyone, no matter what they do. So you see, it's very different to be attached and to love somebody. And so this is what I've been really reflecting on, that the more you just offer everything, every attachment to God, then the freer you are to actually love everyone and to love God and to let Him flow through you and to let Him show you the way to live. So I want to go back to, again, I killed Yogananda a long time ago. So I've been thinking a lot of like, all of this, again, repeating a little bit, all that is happening is like we're being asked to kill the ego, and that means to dissolve all attachments. And well, it's not an easy thing to do, but I know that the soul is tired and it wants to come back to God, to rest in God. And why not now, right? Yogananda said, eventually, why not now? So every time we come to earth, we have to experience the death of a loved one, and then ultimately the death of this body. And so why not now? Just sever the heartstrings that tie me to delusion with the sword of devotion. So every night, Swami Kriyananda used to advise to go mentally through your own heart and build a bonfire and offer everything there. Your body, your loved ones, everything. Just offer it everything. I mean, one day you're going to have to experience their death and then your own. So why not now? And so with this thought, I hope that you can find this calmness that comes when you know that everything is God and we'll be back with Him. And I just want to close again just by repeating, overcome all by constant calling of God and utmost devotion in word, thought, and action, and obedience to Guru. Joy to you. Thank you.